look at Awingu as a solution platform, as you know, we've built in MFA capabilities into it, and they're super easy to activate from an administrator perspective. You just slide it open, and your users are enabled with MFA. And if the built-in flavor is not good enough, or you want something else, fine, you can connect to a whole bunch of third-party MFA solutions in that mix as well. But what I wanted to come down to is that still in quite some cases when we're pitching the technology to administrators, we kind of get pushback. Even if it's super easy to just activate it, the administrator is like, yeah, but my users, and then specifically the senior users, they don't want to use MFA because they think it's it's a pain. They just want put in the username and the cached password, and that's fine. How can they bridge that gap, and how can they educate maybe or take the end users on that security journey?
Yeah, well, I do a lot of workshops on that with people, and one thing that I talk to them about is your car, right? The car that you drive has a seatbelt in it, and it's got an airbag, and it takes you an extra, what, 3 seconds to get in that car and buckle up. However, the statistical survivability of a car wreck wearing a seatbelt is exponentially higher than it is not wearing one. So is it worth it to take that extra 3 seconds to clip in? It's the same thing in passwords and MFA. If you want to keep your job, if you want your business to be up and running and you want to risk a compromise, take the extra X number of seconds for a blip to show up on your phone and click, authenticate. There's no, for any logical person, other than just being really vectored in on not having a change in place, there's no way they can argue that makes sense. And I have yet to run across an organization, once you approach it from that standpoint, they don't go, okay, like I get it.